Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, Tomcat Stitchery. I'm Whitney and today I have a vlog for you. Obviously, you're like, no you're not, you're sitting in your chair. Just a couple of things I wanted to hit on first before we go to, this would have been Tuesday and Wednesday mostly, vlogging, and then a little bit Thursday morning. Just to kind of wrap things up. So, well, the reason I did this vlog was, like most of you, I mean, life just gets crazy, and so actually someone had made a comment on the channel about sewing being their therapy, and that I totally agree with that. So sewing is definitely my therapy. And then I was thinking, like, but have I been using it as my therapy recently, and for my own mental health, and just keeping my own cup full in order to then pour out for my family members. And no, I haven't been. So I decided to take Tuesday and Wednesday, mostly Tuesday. It really ended up just being Tuesday. Wednesday, life happened. But I got some done. But just to do some sewing that, it was on my list of, you know, part of some things. I'm actually wearing one item. You'll see it in a minute. But just things that weren't part of my work schedule, if that makes sense. So I'm very lucky that I get to be able to have for a job something that I also really enjoy doing, but I think that's also can get tricky when you need to separate it out for my passion and hobby versus, you know, doing it for my work and for job. So anyway, I thought I would take you guys along because I enjoy talking to you all as I'm doing that kind of thing. So I got a dress and a pair of pants made on Tuesday, and then I got another pair of pants started on Wednesday that didn't quite, they're just not finished yet. So that's what we're going to be going and chatting with you on that here in just a second. But before we go over there, Sunday, and I am going to be doing the Itch to Stitch Mountain View pull-on jeans as our next sew along, but that's going to be a week from Sunday. So this Sunday, I just wasn't able to get it together to get a sew along film this week. Just had quite a few things pop up, but next week we will start that sew along. So this Sunday I'm actually going to be doing a tutorial on when I did the glissando shorts and I had the elastic in the back. I had done bias binding on the inside, the waistband, or the waistband facing, and so many people were like, oh my gosh, that's such a pretty detail, you know, will you show us how to do that? And so the pair of pants I'm currently working on have a waistband and a waistband facing, and I'm going to do that same thing. So I thought I might as well just go ahead and film that and show you guys how I do my waistband, the little bias binding on the waistband facing. It's very easy. So that tutorial will be up on Sunday. So anyway, got that to look forward to. Okay, also today is Feature Friday for Love Notions patterns. I totally forgot to mention it last week, and it was the Breckenridge Henley, which was it's such a good pattern, and I just kicked myself for totally spacing that. But this week, it's the Oakley vest, the Oakley and the Acorn vest, which is a vest pattern. So they've got a couple of different versions where you can do it like a more sporty vest versus a more like outdoors vest versus like a fur vest if you wanted to go that way. But it's both the ladies pattern and the kids pattern that are on sale for $5 today only. I'll have that link down below if you're interested in that. But going forward, Love Notions does definitely two. I think though 3 big sales a year, like site-wide sales, and October is one of those. So October 18th to 22nd, mark your calendars, is going to be their big 40% off site-wide sale. It's going to include everything except the newest pattern. She usually excludes the newest pattern because that has just been released and just been on sale. So the Arlington turtleneck will not be on sale for. That'll be the only pattern excluded from the site-wide sale. But everything else will be 40% off. Obviously, if you're interested in the vest, $5 pattern is much more of a discount than 40% off, but, you know, so grab it if you want it. But, yes, that is kind of what's going to be happening. And they're going to be hosting a giveaway through that week. And she's asked the ambassadors to each pick their own winner of their own giveaway. And I'm pretty sure that, you know, like, so my winner from that giveaway would get a free pattern, but then all those winners are going to go into another pot, and the winner of that is going to get a serger or sewing machine, which is very exciting. And I'll have more details. I'm going to be doing that that giveaway and drawing over on Instagram, just because there's a lot of issues with doing that on YouTube right now, just from a YouTube standpoint. So we're gonna move it over to Instagram. But yes, there'll be more on that closer to time. So, but you can go on their website if you want to go through and make a wish list. You can click the little heart next to patterns you might be interested in. That way, when the sale does come, you can easily go over there and see what you like and pop it in your cart. Now, I may do 3 videos that week because it's a Monday through Friday is when that sale runs, and I may end up doing 3 videos that week. I'm gonna do a ready to wear with Love Notions patterns. I've done those in the past. I know a lot of you really, really like those. And last time I did one of those, so I did Bowden looks. Bowden just goes together really, really well with Love Notions patterns. A lot of basics and classics, but I did fabric as well. Like I did fabric picks, so you really could recreate the look, and I think I'm gonna do that again. But that week I'll probably do a video on Monday. So instead of a Tuesday and Friday, I may do a Monday, Wednesday, Friday that week. So you wouldn't have a Tuesday video that week. Instead, you would have Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So it'll be maybe a little bit different schedule. That may totally mess up my analytics, but that just makes sense to me. Just kind of, you know, pumping up some of the patterns and some inspiration and all that kind of thing. So that's kind of what I'm thinking for now. I mean, that's coming up really quick, not next week, but the following week. But I just wanted to give you a heads up on that because it's very exciting. All right, I think that's all I have for today. So I will send you over to the vlog now, and I will see you guys on Sunday for a tutorial, and then again on Tuesday for another video. All right, guys, I think that's all I've got. And oh, real quick, I had asked your opinion on switching up the background. So many people love the chair. I will keep the chair. I will keep these kind of videos. I'm really thinking for maybe lookbooks and fabric, you know, if I'm doing plans and stuff and showing fabric, I may just back up a little further from the camera, and a lot of people suggested maybe having the garment on a mannequin next to me, or even just having more when I'm doing my twirls and stuff, which I could totally ask my husband to do, just getting more up close at some of the details so you guys can see that a little better. But as, you know, as I'm talking through things, it might be easier just to have it on a mannequin beside me, a little easier to see. So that's kind of what I'm thinking, just kind of playing with that a little bit. So the chair's not going anywhere, and we'll keep that. Okay, now I think that's it. So I will send you over to the vlog now, and have a good weekend. I hope you guys get some sewing in, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Okay, I think in my head I've already done an intro here that I'll film probably on Thursday. Okay, hi. Okay, so I thought that it might be fun. I haven't done a vlog on here since, probably since Vlogmas, and I don't think I'm gonna do Vlogmas this year. It really messed up the analytics on my channel for like months afterwards, just because I don't normally post daily. But I did think that it might be fun every now and again, once in a blue moon, just to throw up a vlog and kind of like what I'm doing in the sewing room, and just be a little bit more informal type of video. I don't know, like once a quarter or something. Anyway, I wanted to pop on here though. I was, I've been talking about mental health and self-care and all that kind of stuff for a little bit. I do very frequently actually on the channel. But I was reading through comments yesterday and answering some comments, which I do need to do some more today, but and someone had made a comment about how therapeutic sewing is, and how, you know, that's just what a great stress reliever it is, and how lucky we are to have this hobby, which is so true, and I believe that so deeply. And after I was reading that, I'm like, you know what? You're right. Like, that is my form of self-care, and I'm just like, I'm like teetering. I go from like being like fine and feeling great, and obviously I'm just like on the edge, because it doesn't take much of overwhelm to like push me over a little bit. So we had family here this weekend, and which was great, love having them. But as an introvert, when you have other people in your space, especially multiple weekends in a row, it makes it really hard. I mean, the house gets smaller because you've got more people here, so it's really hard for me to find space just by myself for a little bit. And I don't need to be by myself like long amounts of time, but I do need some of that. So even like at nighttime, when I would normally be like recharging, because sometimes I'll like sit and read, or maybe watch a video or something before I go to bed, just me in the bedroom. But because my father-in-law is in a wheelchair, and so they take our master bedroom because it's on the main floor. So my husband and I sleep upstairs in the guest room, and it's actually the bed that was our bed until we moved here. So it's our, you know, we slept in that bed together for 8 years, and it's so small now. It's a queen. It feels so small. But yeah, just having and that sounds awful, just having him in my space though all the time, which I love having him in my space. I mean, he's my person, but you know what I mean. Anyway, after, on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, I am in the house by myself because my husband goes into the office on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. And then he works from home the other days, which I think is gonna be the schedule going forward from here on out. And so the house is just, there's just something about, not that he bothers me when he's here in the house, because he doesn't, but there's just something very calming about it just being Gidget night in the house. Like I really can recharge well. So I thought this week, Tuesday and Wednesday, I'm not going to do any cleaning or anything like that. I am just going to sew. Now I do have some work things for Tomcat Stitchery I need to do, but honestly, I mean, sewing is working because all this stuff will end up on the channel anyway, and obviously I'm vlogging, so filming. But I just really want to get lost in the sewing today and tomorrow. Now tomorrow I do have an appointment, so this is Tuesday I'm filming this, the 5th. And I do have a doctor's appointment tomorrow morning, and the kids have a late start tomorrow, which means they get on the bus about 45 minutes later. But I just really want to, I don't know, just take the daytime hours to just delve into some sewing that I need to do, but just fun sewing. Like I don't really have an agenda, and I haven't really decided what I'm gonna do yet. So I'm gonna show you some options here of what we can work on. All this stuff not needs to get done, but I want it to get done. Well, some of the stuff needs to get done. Okay, so here's my options though. And then obviously you'll see what I pick before you can comment. But I've got this viscose that I wanted to do. This was in my plans video that I wanted to do those pants, the Pleats to Meet You pants by Pattern Emporium. I'm very excited to try another Pattern Emporium pattern. So I think this one might really happen. Right now I've got some patterns printing. I've got, my daughter has asked for the legging coat from Itch to Stitch, and I've already shown you guys that fabric I was gifted from Minerva that I'm going to be using for one of their posts. So I'm part of their ambassador program, so I get gifted fabric in order to make something, and then I post it on their site. I'll show you guys what I'd make as well. But anyway, I'm printing that pattern out. It's kind of a beast of a pattern, but I'm printing that out in her size because I already had it printed out for me, but now I'm printing it out for her. I'm not going to get to that though. I just wanted that printed so that I can eventually, oh my gosh, my battery's dying. 2 seconds. Okay, I'm also going up with it a little bit. I feel like my head was getting cut off. So anyway, I've got that one printing out upstairs. I want to make some pajamas, and I really want to get on that because, you know, our weather's starting to turn and I just need more pajamas. And I have I made myself, you know, that nightgown and the shorts and top set, but now I want some for fall, and I have another nightgown that needs to hit the road. So, I do want to work on some pajamas, and I want to get my compost robe done at some point. But that, not in these 2 days. So I've got, yeah, I Love to Notions pattern going for that. And then I also have my Olympia dress printing out. I think that's it that I've got up there printing out, but I do need to print this one out. So yeah, so this is a possibility, making some pants and seeing how I like that pattern. Okay, another one, oh my gosh, I've not shown this to you all. This is from StyleMaker Fabrics. This is one of their new fall fabrics. It is a rayon, and it is a lovely woven rayon, a very thick woven rayon. But look at this pattern, guys. Isn't it gorgeous? It's like all the colors I'm working in for fall. Anyway, I have a lot of this because I'm gonna make the Cashmerette Rose Claire dress, and I want to do the version, so that's a woven wrap dress, but there's a version with tiered skirt and it's got like a big sleeve. I really want to do that. I think that this will be my Thanksgiving dress this year. But I want to do it so I can, you know, just start wearing it. Oh my gosh, this fabric came in 2 different colorways, and both of them would have worked for me. I really like this one though. It's got like the rust and the teal and yeah, kind of this like mustardy yellow color, just very pretty. There's some navy in there. Anyway, so Rose Claire dress, again, I would need to print that pattern out. My printer's going nuts up there. And then I've got 3 Minerva fabrics here that are from their ambassador program. So this is one, this is a cotton jersey that I've got with this really fun pattern. Again, it is all my colors, but you know, the teals and stuff that are on there. And I think I'm gonna do the Olympia dress in this first, which is why I'm printing off the Olympia. And then see if I wanna use that spoonflower, because that spoonflower fabric was so expensive. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna love the Olympia dress, but just to be on the safe side, because if I don't, if it's not, I'm gonna determine, okay, so I'm gonna make this in the Olympia, the Love Notions Olympia. And then if I just love it, I'm gonna make that spoonflower fabric from my, I'll pop a link up to my plans video here. But if I just really love it, I'm going to do that spoonflower fabric in the Olympia. If I'm like, yeah, I like it, you know, so, I may do the Wonderlust dress in that spoonflower fabric, because I just am wearing that dress so much that I made for the Style Maker fabric tour, so much. So this is gonna be an Olympia to try that out. This is the fabric I'm gonna make PJs with. This is a viscose spandex. Lovely leopard print, love it. And I'm gonna be doing a combination of the Love Notions Tranquil sleep set, because it's just got a really cool like wrap bodice. I've made the nightgown. It's the nightgown I made for my mom and sister and daughter and myself, and we all had matching ones. So I have made the nightgown on that. I'm gonna make the pants and the short sleeve shirt, and then I'm also gonna make a Luna tank from Love Notions also in this that I could wear with the pants. I just really like having my arms bare. I mean, it all comes down to like if I'm inflamed or not and sleeping hot. So anyway, that is what that's gonna be. I've got 3 meters of that. So that should be enough to do pants and 2 different tops in that. I think I could have fun with some of the binding, because you bind both patterns actually, and I use fold over elastic for the straps of the Luna, or I did on my nightgown, Luna nightgown, so I'd like to do that on the top as well. So that's a possibility. And then I've got this also, this is one of the kits from Minerva, and this is this beautiful Black Watch plaid that I'm gonna be doing a no, I'm not gonna say it right. Deer and Doe. It's their button-up shirt pattern that has waisted no, that's not right. Burere? No, I am butchering the French, and I apologize because I know better. Anyway, that is what that is going to be for her, and I actually have to do that for Minerva, but not have to. She's very excited about it. But that one may wait, just because it's one that I have to do. I may wait and do that just like when I'm back into regular working. So that's what I'm thinking. I also have the duet trousers printed. I've got that pattern already printed out, and I want to make that in that brown fabric for my plans video. So I was just looking at my list of, I have a list of things that I want to make for my fall capsule. It was all in my plans video, but I have it all up there, and I was just kind of glancing through that. I need more pants. But I am later this week going to be filming the Mountain View pull-on sew-along, so I will have those pants by the end of the week. And I may actually make 2 pairs simultaneously with that. I might do a pair of cords in addition to the jeans, because I've got some corduroy, some very stretchy corduroy. So, you know, we'll see how that goes, but I'm gonna wait and do that maybe on Thursday. Normally on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, they're kind of my cleaning days, because my husband, he works on the main floor of the house, and so it makes it really hard to clean because I'm too noisy. He's on the phone almost the whole time, and it's too noisy, which is very annoying that I can't like do what I want to do when I want to do it, but you know, that's another issue. Anyway, oh, I like these two together. It's like a perfect match, that brown with this. Okay, that's exciting. But I normally will do like any kind of main floor cleaning, like vacuuming and all that kind of stuff on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, because he's not here, so I can do it whenever I want. But I am gonna throw all that to the wind. I've already got dinner in the crock pot, so I don't even have to worry about that. I love nights when I've got the dinner in the crock pot. We have very busy Tuesday nights, so I'm pretty much can just sit and sew. I'm gonna need to eat something here at some point. It's 10 o'clock right now. I've not had breakfast yet, but I'm gonna have to eat something at some point. But yeah, I have until 4:30 this afternoon. Just me here at the house, because then the kids get home about 4:40, and then we need to eat like at 5, because everyone starts going to their various and sundry practices and church life groups, and I'm in the car from like 6:15 until 9. So until that point though, I just want to sit and sew. I don't know if I'm gonna do any time lapses though. I feel like, I don't know, that can just, it just makes the videos longer, and so I don't think I'll do any time lapses. But if I do come across anything, most of these, I'll probably be working on the knit projects, to be honest. This Rose Claire dress, I'll probably wait and maybe tackle that next week. Maybe the duet trousers, that's a woven pattern. And then why can't I say the name of that shirt pattern? The deer and doe pattern. And I know quite a few of you are gonna write out the pronunciation for me because, yeah. Anyway, yeah, if I come across anything tricky, I'll pop back on here. But yeah, I may just kind of come back on, and this is gonna be a 2-day vlog, Tuesday, Wednesday. So yeah, I'll pop back on and show you what kind of progress I make. But yes, the importance of self-care and sewing and making time to do that. It doesn't have to be during the week. It can be if you work full-time. Maybe it's a matter of cutting out one day during the weekend or just some hours at night or whatever, but making it a priority just to be able to recharge. If you find sewing to be relaxing and stress releasing, which I do. So yeah. And if sewing's not that for you, you just need to take out some time to do something that is recharging for you. So yeah, I'm going to turn the TV on, and I am going to cut out some projects and get to sewing, and we'll see what I can get done today. Okay. Okay. So it is, well, it's only 3:30, so I have an hour until everyone gets home. But I wanted to show you 3 things. So first I just wanted to show you, this is what I've got on today. I've got my Belladonna shirt on, but I'm wearing my new Balboa skirt that you guys saw on Sunday when I put the lining in. And guys, I am so sold on this knit skirt. Now I'm admittedly wearing it kind of schleppy today, but it's just as easy. I mean, we're in this weird temperature. I mean, I was looking at my watch because it's 74 degrees outside. So that's kind of like, I mean, I could wear pants with like a short sleeve shirt. I don't really want to wear short. I'm kind of over shorts for the summer, but I am just loving this as an option with like my clogs or like little tennis shoes or whatever. Anyway, I just wanted to show you guys this. Again, I am wearing it kind of schleppy today, but I'm also just been in my sewing room all day, and the only other place I'm going, I'll just be in my car all night, so no one else will really get to see this. Anyway, so I'm going to show you the pants that I made, which I've set, so they're there. The pants that I've made, and then also my Olympia dress. I haven't, I'm going to put my Olympia dress on because I need to decide where I want to hem it. So I'll just show it to you. It won't be hemmed yet, but I'll show it to you real quick. So, 2 secs. Okay, so here are my Pleats to Meet You pants from Pattern Emporium. I mean, again, I'm pretty much, they're so comfortable. I'm pretty much sold on this pattern company. They're just really great. I think I would just do like, I don't know, maybe a half tuck? I don't know, I haven't really, maybe not. Haven't really played around with styling them quite yet. I actually have a cropped red Concord that would be really cute with these because it's cropped, but it would come down over the waistband. Anyway, these are very comfortable. And I left the hem a little longer than ankle length just because this is rayon, and this is a very thin, not a great quality rayon. I actually almost lost it trying to make these pants. It was not easy to work with rayon. Very slippery, very shifty, squiggling all over the place. It was one of those rayons, which not all rayon or viscose knits are that way, but this one was. But no, I like the finished pants I like, but I'm assuming that they will shrink up just a little bit in the length. So I left those kind of as right at the top of my foot, thinking that if they do shrink up, you know, a little bit, that'll be about perfect. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, super comfortable. And yeah, I think I'm gonna get a lot of wear out of these. Okay, let me show you my Olympia dress. All right, here's my Olympia dress. I love this neckline. I just think it's gorgeous. Isn't that just so flattering? I just think that is so good. I think I I didn't do anything to this pattern. I made the size medium with the D cup, and then I even left the skirt as is because I kind of thought I wanted it a little bit longer. So it comes with a maxi skirt or an above the knee, which obviously for it to be right above my knee, I would need to shorten it probably about 2 inches, but I left it as is. But I think, it hasn't been hemmed yet, but I think when I hem it, like, just a little bit, it's gonna put it just right, like at the middle of my knee. I think I'm gonna like that. You know, with boots and that sort of thing, or with my clogs now. Yeah, I think that's really gonna work. I did the pockets. There's like a grown-on pocket option that I think is really fun. But yeah, I mean, this is a cotton jersey. I don't know if I said that before. Let me turn you around and I'll sit and talk to you. Okay. All right, so I got it hemmed real quick, so it is finished. My thought was, I'm trying to come up with a really good week schedule, I guess. So I think that that's gonna help calm my mind, calm the overwhelm if I know, you know, I don't have to do everything on Monday, you know what I mean? So my brain can kind of say, okay, we don't need to do sewing today, so we don't need to worry about any sewing projects because Mondays are our days for filming and doing some admin work and computer work. So anyway, I'm kind of thinking going forward, the Tuesdays and Wednesdays might be my sewing days. Mondays and Thursdays be filming days and admin days. And then Fridays can just kind of be whatever, you know, if I'm working on a sew along or kind of a catch-up day. And then hopefully, you know, I can kind of sprinkle in my house duties and stuff like that within there. You know, like I did laundry today, just, you know, a couple of times, went up, took a bathroom break, and just put the laundry in, switched it over. I did my daughter's laundry today. You know, switched it over. Then when I went to have lunch, you know, put in the color load and put the whites into the lights into the dryer, and then, you know, ate lunch, and then, you know, just kind of sprinkle in housework a little bit. I think I've talked about how I break my house up into zones, so that helps with cleaning, although I'm not going to clean this week. I'm just going to take a break. And that's okay. Anyway, I really like, see, I go back and forth, it was really fun today just to sit and sew. Now it is 3:45, almost 3:45, and I've got patterns strewn about. I think I can go ahead and put away my pleats to meet you pattern. I don't think I'll be using that again like soon. I'm gonna leave the Olympia out because I think there is a chance, I still haven't decided what I want to do with that spoonflower fabric. Oh, my Olympia dress. So that is the one that I just made today, is a cotton spandex from Minerva. Like I said, I was gifted that from them in exchange for a post on their website. Another thing I was thinking with Mondays and Thursdays being filming days and also like admin days, is that my husband's home on those days. He's also home on Fridays, but that might be good because he's my photographer. And sometimes I can get him at lunchtime to take some pictures, but even if I have to wait until he's finished with work, a lot of times he's done by 3 because he can start work so much earlier because he doesn't have to go drive into anywhere. So I think that might be good, where I can just, you know, get all pictures that need to be taken, twirls that need to be done, and do my filming and stuff on those days. So I'm really, mental health wise, feeling good about things. Okay, so I've got about 45 minutes to an hour until my family starts to arrive home. I will need to attend to dinner just a little bit and getting that going. I think that's all I really need to do though. So I think what I might do, I have a roast in the crock pot, so I may go upstairs, and I think it's probably finished. Go upstairs, shred that meat, and then I think I may come down and put together my duet trouser pattern. I made a pair of Sabrina Slims. I will be showing you guys that here soon. I'll show you everything, even the two, the pleats to meet you and the Olympia dress. I'll show you guys that styled, you know. I may wear that Olympia dress tomorrow because I really want to just wear it and see how I feel. I really like it, so I don't know, how am I gonna pick? I mean, I've got a few different cotton jerseys, so maybe the spoonflower one becomes one, either the Wanderlust or the Olympia, and then my, like that kind of animal-y print one that's in the multicolored, maybe that becomes the other one. I don't know. Anyway, I do want to wear that Olympia dress though. See how I feel wearing it all day long. See if I feel as good as I do in my Wanderlust. I think I probably will. Anyway, yeah, so I think I may just work at taping patterns together. I was able to make 2 patterns in about 5 hours today, and that also included a breakfast break and a lunch break. And I made pudding for my kids for when they get off the bus today. So, I mean, I don't make the instant kind. I make the kind that you cook on the stove, which is not hard. It just takes you just stand there forever stirring it. So I did do that as well within all of this. So that's not too bad. 2 patterns today. So yeah, tomorrow I think the duets, and I think I'm gonna work on my pajamas tomorrow, and then we'll see where that takes us. Like I said, the kids have a late start tomorrow, and also I had to make an appointment for my son for the doctor. He had a run-in with another soccer player on Sunday and is having some back pain since then. So never good when they're only 15. Perfectly understandable when you're my age, but not when they're 15. So I'll be taking him to that. But I don't have anything going on tomorrow night, so I could also come back down here after dinner and do some work if I wanted to. Okay, guys, I think that's all the rambling I'm going to do today. I will, yeah, see you guys tomorrow and see what we can get sewn up tomorrow. Hi, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Okay, so today is not turning out anything like I thought it would. When does it ever, though, really? So my whole plan was to have, like, yesterday, I did get a big chunk of sewing time yesterday, which was lovely, and showed you guys, I mean, you just saw it, my, hi, business partner. Let's pull Gidget up here. Come here. Someone has come to join me in the sewing room. So I'm home by myself today. My kids had a late start, and I mentioned that, but yes, I got my dress done yesterday and my, pants, the Pleats to Meet You pants, which was fun because that wasn't something I was really expecting to get done. So that felt like a frivolous sew, which I love. I mean, it's on my list of things to do, but it felt good. And I love my dress. So I mentioned I had a late start today for the kids, which means they go to school a little bit later. It's a chance for the teachers to do like their meetings and all that kind of stuff. It's every other Wednesday. They start school 40 minutes later than normal days. So the bus picks up 40 minutes later. Anyway, got them off the bus. I actually had a doctor's appointment this morning, just kind of checking my levels and all that kind of stuff type of appointment. Went to that, but my son injured his back in the soccer game, his soccer game on Sunday, and it's just not getting any better. So long story short, I had my doctor's appointment. I came home, answered a few comments, and then had lunch because I was starving. But now it's 12:45 and I have not gotten down to the sewing room yet. So I have 2 hours. 2 hours until I need to go pick him up to go to his doctor's appointment to have his back looked at. So, you know, I thought I was going to have this grand day of sewing today. And it's not going to be that way, but that's okay. That's life. So I'm trying to decide. I did get my duet pattern, my Love Notions duet pattern cut out last night. If I want to go ahead and cut that, I've got the pattern all cut out. I need to cut the fabric out still. So I can't decide if I want to try and make those pants or if I want to try and do, I may just go ahead and do that since the pattern's already prepped and ready to go. I may just go ahead and cut those out and get those sewn up. And the colors on my sewing machine and serger will go with that. So I may just go ahead and do that. Anyway, that's kind of what I'm thinking. So, okay, so I will get going because I only have 2 hours. And how do I work with such cuteness right here, right? And see if maybe I can get those duet trousers all sewn up. So, stay tuned. I'll be back. Gidget says I'm gonna go find my pillow and take a nap. Hello. Oh. Okay, so it is now 2:30. I have to leave in 15 minutes to get my son, so I thought, and I was at a good stopping point. So I've made, I can't remember if I decided on camera if I was gonna make the duet trousers, but that's what I'm working on right now. So this pants pattern is meant for wovens or knits, stable knits. She suggests, there's actually a fantastic fitting workbook that comes with this pattern, also with the Sabrina Slims. And there's 2 back waistband pieces. You can have a back waistband piece if you have a curvier figure or one if you have a straighter figure. So that's really nice too. So I use the one for the straighter figure. So she suggests sizing down if you're using knits. Now this is a very stretchy stretch cotton woven. I mean, it's like, I mean, it's probably as stretchy as some of the more stable knits, I would say. But anyway, made up the size 10 based on my waist measurement. So this pattern also comes, I think, a couple inches below the belly button. It's like a mid-rise, and you're supposed to put a side zip in, you know, if you're doing a woven. I don't need to put a side zip in this because I'm gonna make these pull-on pants basically. So I've basted the waistband and just the outer waistband. I still have the inner waistband that'll finish off the top of the waistband. Mostly to check the crotch fit. The only thing I did to these, I didn't even mess with the rise on these. Because I think I may have messed that up with my Sabrina Slims. I don't know why I have such a trouble with that pattern. So many people just love it. I'm getting frustrated. I have made one pair and they're good. I mean, I like them. I will wear them, but I just feel like the crotch is not quite there yet. And in all honesty, this one's probably the crotch on this is just a little long. But once the waistband's completely on, I don't know. I'll just wear them up a little higher. Anyway, I think I could probably take the hips in a little bit. God, my stupid body that just, I shouldn't say that. It's not stupid. However, the fluctuations of it just are making sewing for it very hard right now because I just measured myself and printed off and cut out this pattern based on what I measured like last week. And now they feel too big. But I think what I'm gonna do, I mean, I just have the waistband basted on and I've not finished the side seams. So I may take them in just a little bit, but what I'm gonna do is actually put elastic in this waistband. Not to gather it in much, but I want these to be a completely pull-on pair of pants. And I can do that because, number one, I don't have a very large hip to waist ratio, so the pants don't have to stretch, you know, a lot to get over my hips and butt because of my waist size. But also this is just a really, really stretchy woven. So I did try that on and they come on as a pull-on pant with ease. I was gonna do, so with the Mountain View pull-on jeans, which are gonna be our next sew along, I don't know if that's gonna be on Sunday or not, that may be next week. But the way she does it is she just puts in a piece of 3/8 of inch elastic, and we'll do this in the sew along, into the top of the seam allowance between the waistband and the waistband facing, and that's what keeps everything from like stretching out, and it's worked fantastic on my Mountain Views that I've made before. So I thought about trying to do that, but then because these are a little big and I kind of want to pull the waistband in a little bit more, I think and I have room to do, this is a 1.5 inch wide waistband when all said and done, I think I might go ahead and do that. Just put 1.5 inch wide elastic in the whole thing. So anyway, I'm stopping for now. I am hopeful that I can come back this evening and maybe finish them. I'll have to see how my night goes. So regardless, I'll come back and say goodnight, even if I don't get to do any more sewing. But there we have it. Okay guys, I will see you soon. Hi everyone. Okay, clearly I didn't come back last night and say goodnight. It's now Thursday, but I just wanted to come and wrap up the vlog, just do a little roundup, and I have something I want to show you all real quick. I look great. I do need to do some filming today, so obviously I need to finish all of this situation. But, okay, I've not finished my pants yet, but I do think I am gonna go and tighten up the side seams just a little bit. And I think Sunday is not gonna be the Mountain View pull-on jeans yet. I'm gonna wait and do that another week, just because my life just got a little bit more complicated as of last night. But I've not put on the inside of the waistband yet, and so what I thought when I did the glissando where I put the elastic in the back, I'd bound the inside seam on the inside of my pants, and so many people commented on how much they like that and would love a tutorial. So I think that's what I'm gonna do for Sunday. I'm gonna do a tutorial and I'll just show you how I do the binding the inside of the waistband. That's just a nice finish and something fun that, you know, you don't see unless you've got the pants on. Which is always kind of a fun little treat to sewing. So I am gonna finish these this weekend and I will have that up on Sunday, and then we will start the Mountain View, the Itch to Stitch Mountain View jeans the following week. So that, just a little bit of housekeeping. Okay, so I've been answering some comments, and the knit skirt tutorial that went up on Sunday, a lot of people have been asking if you can do that on pants, knit pants as well. And I'm actually right now hemming a pair of pants for one of my good friend's daughter. And it's got a control panel here in the front. And I want to show you. These are ready to wear. Okay, but look. Can you see? Okay, so they're inside out, obviously. And they're like, this is not a, it's not, let's see. It is 63% polyester, 33% rayon, and 4% spandex, but they're super stretchy. So there's a control panel probably just to keep things smoothed out because they are so stretchy. And it is that power mesh that just goes from the waistband to the bottom of the fly and then into the side seams. And even the rivets, because these are kind of like, they look like a jean kind of, they're just a black pant that looks kind of like a jean. So it's got rivets and stuff on the right side, but the rivets even go through that. But it's only on the front piece of the panel, which I think would work for pants as well. I think it would also work for knit pants though, and I've said this in a couple of the comments, if you wanted to do like the same pant pattern, my hair looks great, but maybe tighten it up a little bit, or even find like a bike short pattern that you could put inside your pants and then just attach them at the waistband if you wanted to, that might really smooth things out, almost like having a built-in pair of Spanx into your pants, that would work. Even if you have a fly on your knit pants. If you would just sew, you know, the front seam, you would have to probably hand stitch it to the zipper, but that could work as well. So those are just some ideas on creating control top things into your garments if you're not really wanting to wear a slip. That's the other thing. If you want to make a separate slip, that would totally work. You could totally do that. Have just like one slip for all your knit skirts. That would definitely work. Yeah, I see no reason why that wouldn't work. And there's a few patterns out there for control shapewear. Pamela's Patterns has one. I think Rebecca Page has one. That's just, you can make your own shapewear. If this, you know, that would obviously be separate from the clothes you're putting on over it. I like the ease of having things built into my knit garments because I would never wear that skirt without it. And I don't know, I just like the ease. But you could definitely do it separately if you wanted to. Then you wouldn't have to, you know, do it for every single one. So. Just wanted to show you that little ready to wear quick little thing. So now I need to go hem these pants. Okay, that's all I've got. So let's do a little recap. So my whole goal of this vlog was self-care. Sewing is self-care. And I really feel, you know, especially on Tuesday, that was a really good day. I really needed that. I made my dress and I made that other pair of pants. Those weren't, I mean, they were on my list of things to do, but they weren't on like my immediate list of things to do. And that felt really good to deviate from that. Now the duet pants that are sitting here next to me, hello, those are on my immediate to-do list just because I have some, I want to do a sew the trends type of video and that kind of thing. So maybe that felt a little bit more like work, and I just kept getting interrupted yesterday. I had a doctor's appointment, and which I had it pounded into my head, and the importance on self-care. Like I've mentioned on the channel before that I have a problem. I'm really good. It's like my superpower of hyperfocus. Like I can get into a project and I can like get it done, tune everything out, hyper focus, and it really makes me angry, and I get, not angry, kind of angry, but I get really frustrated when I have to pull out of that hyper focused because I have a hard time getting back into it. It just takes me a lot longer. So you could say what you will about that. I do know that that is a sign of ADHD, but anyway, have that be what it is. But I had my doctor's appointment. So I think it is important for me to continue doing sewing here without any expectations on it. So just creating. Even my 5 questions, 1 take video, you know, I talked about, you know, the importance of just keeping on doing things, and that's how we learn, and not being afraid to make mistakes and that sort of thing. And I think, you know, now that I'm at kind of the level that I'm at, I forget that a little bit just because my mistakes aren't as frequent as they used to be. But I still think that's important to step outside our comfort zones and to make the mistakes no matter how long you've been doing it, and, you know, continue to learn from that way, or just try different techniques and that kind of stuff. So yes, so I think that this has been very great for that. Again, yesterday I got pulled out for my doctor's appointment. My son had a doctor's appointment, which we are still waiting to hear on that. There's, God, he's just in a lot of pain, and it's his back, which makes me really nervous. So we've had an x-ray. The doctor thinks it's a possible fracture, which as a mother makes it very, very kind of scary. I just don't want him to have any long-term effects. I mean, he's 15. He'll heal from whatever it is, and we'll, you know, he's got access to doctors and all that kind of stuff, but, and he's walking fine, that kind of thing. He just has a lot of pain in his back, and it's really hard for him to sit. And he's only just 15. Like, that's not normal for that age kid. So yeah, just don't want any long-term effects. You know, I don't want that to be something, you know, like a old high school injury that just plagues you for the rest of your life, you know? Like, when it rains, I can feel it in my back, you know, that kind of thing, which maybe that's inevitable to have some of those things. But anyway, so yeah, we're just dealing with that and having to just really be mom right now with that. So, although that's what makes these sewing sessions all the more important for me, because I can't pull from an empty cup. So anyway, that's what I've got for today. So I hope you enjoyed the vlog and kind of what I've been getting up to, how I use sewing for my own self-care, because it is so important. And I do feel, I mean, Tuesday was a great refresher day. Yesterday, not as much, but Tuesday was a really good refresher day. So yeah, if I can get one in a week, I'm gonna feel like I'm winning. Anyway, so that, just a reminder to everyone, even if sewing is not your self-care thing, just that reminder that if it's taking a hike, if it's doing yoga, if it's just being by yourself, if it's being with friends, you know, going out for a girls' night, or, you know, having some people over for coffee, or whatever that looks like for you, make sure to make the time to do it, because we can't pull from an empty cup. Okay, I'm gonna call it now. I do need to film the intro to this video, and I'm gonna do that here in a little bit, probably later this afternoon. And I think I might try and edit this on my new editing software on the Mac. So we'll see. I'm gonna try and pull over my intro and my outro, my little title cards and stuff from the other editing software. That should work though, because it's just a file. It's a movie file. So fingers crossed that works. I may chicken out and go ahead and do this the way I'm comfortable with, and then work on it over the weekend to have Tuesday's video in the new editing software. So we'll see. Okay, wish me luck. That's all I've got for today, guys, though, and I will see you on Sunday for a tutorial, and then again on Tuesday for more exciting, fun sewing. Oh, also, before I go, I'll mention this in the intro too, but good gracious, Love Notions is they have 3 big sales a year, and they are going to be having their one in October the 18th through the 22nd, so that's coming up. As you know, I'm one of the ambassadors for that, but there's going to be a fun drawing for it's either a new sewing machine or a new serger, and the way that they're wanting to run it is for the ambassadors to, you know, have their own little like contest and have a name, and then each ambassador will put their person's name into the bigger pot, and then that will get drawn. And I think that there may be a small, like maybe a pattern or something that each ambassador's person will get, and then the grand prize would be either a sewing machine or a serger. They did that back in May, I guess. I wasn't an ambassador yet back in May, but I think they did that and just really liked how that turned out. But site-wide, except for the Arlington, the newest pattern, but site-wide, all the other patterns are going to be 40% off, which is very exciting, and I'm going to have a lot of really cool content that week. I think I might even do a few videos that, like, more than just my Tuesday, Friday, because it's a Monday through a Friday. But I may do a few more videos that week, just in celebration of the sale, because it's so good. Okay, anyway, so that's coming up. And I was allowed to say that. Oh, also, today, maybe I also said this in the intro, but today's Feature Friday pattern, which is obviously cheaper than, you know, even the 40% off sale, but the Oakley vest and the Acorn vest, which are the vest patterns for girls and for women, is on sale today for $5. It's the Feature Friday pattern, and maybe I've already said that, but yeah, make sure if that's something, I mean, perfect for this time of year. So many cute like iterations of that. But yeah, if that's something that you're interested in, obviously it's better to get it today than it is to wait until the sale. But anyway, okay, I think that's all I've got now. Okay, I'll see you guys next week. Bye.